So the word is Manny Pacquiao wants to face Gervonta Tank Davis. Yeah, according to longtime manager and president of Manny Pacquiao Promotion, Sean Gibbons, Pacquiao will look to pursue a bout with Tank if he can get past Mario Barrios in July. As a matter of fact, his exact words were, when he beats Mario Barrios, line him up. His dream fight is Gervonta Davis. He loves that fight. He tried to get that fight for years. Gervonta kept talking about he didn't want to fight him at 145. Then he goes and gets smoked by Lamont Roach. So Manny can go and get this belt, and it's going to be a wonderful ride out. Okay, now for starters, let me just say I love Pacquiao. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, 8-division world champ, legend, and no one can deny the impact he's had on the sport of boxing. Let's just make that clear right now. However, I'd be lying to myself if I said I'm looking forward to seeing a 46-year-old Pac-Man make a return to the ring. Like this whole July 19th bout against Mario Barrios, I'm not really a fan of it. To be honest, the only real positive I'm taking away from this is that Mario Barrios gets to rack up a nice payday. But I don't really have that much interest in that fight. You know, would it be nice to see if Pacquiao still has it? Yeah, I guess. But I could have lived the rest of my life without it. That's no disrespect to Pacquiao or Barrios, and here's my thing about this return. Now let's say Pacquiao does go on to beat Barrios, capturing the WBC welterweight title, right? The fact that he basically has his intentions set on a fight with Tank tells us that the possibility could end up being very high on the list. Now I'll tell you why. Yes, Tank declined this fight a couple years ago when Pac was inactive. Yes, Tank claims he won't be fighting anywhere above the light and super lightweight divisions. But do people really think PBC will pass up on the opportunity to cash out on what would be perceived as a super fight amongst the casual fan base? By selling them a legendary top household name against a younger top household name? When not only the circumstances of Tank technically being the smaller fighter in this situation could be convincing enough to play a factor, but also going up against the much older Pacquiao at welterweight for the WBC title? I mean, it would almost feel like the playing field is even at that point. Not to mention, the narrative would be hyped up around the two making some type of history. See, it'll be hard for anyone co-signing this Pacquiao-Barrios fight to contest Pacquiao and Tank. Remember, once upon a time, they were planning on making Tank versus Keith Thurman at 147. So it doesn't matter how much us hardcores holler Boots or Brian Norman's name, if they can sell water to a whale, they ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, it would be all about the money that can be generated. Especially when we have the Jake Pauls of the world lurking at every corner. Which is why I'm not so big on Pacquiao's return. I mean, yeah, they might have made up for it heavy on that July 19th undercard because that's definitely going to turn some heads. But I personally feel if Pacquiao beats Barrios and plans on campaigning at 147, it should have been against guys at that weight class. Pacquiao versus Tank is not what the people are asking for. It's just not. We want Tank versus Shakur, Tank versus Roach 2, Pacquiao sitting his old ass down and promoting. Know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Either way, he's back, and I guess he's on a mission. Hey, who knows? Papa!